for that. It's simply that I want to promote understanding and conservation of wild species, particularly wolves. And so, yeah, I make that available. Most of the stuff we do actually now, we found Zoom for our educational seminars is better. And then, of course, I do stuff like this. Oh, thank you so much. That was super kind of you. You guys are amazing. I'm so grateful for that, the support. We try. Oh, God. Jesus. Ouch. You guys just about saw me lose a leg. I cannot believe how hard I just got hit. Like, I'm going to be purple from my shin bone to my hip. I'm tough. I'm used to that kind of stuff. But, oh, my God. That was if that had been any more direct, I would have maybe needed to go to the ER. Like, they just blazed by me going 30 miles an hour, and that's like being hit by a cannonball. If it had been a direct instead of a glancing blow, I would have been just toast. God, Ferris, thank you so much. I'm bad at pronouncing names, so if people want to give me, if you want to give me corrections on that stuff when I mess it up, please do. I will not be offended by any means. Thank you so much. Kneecap, yeah, you've been there, I'm sure. Feral Pride. I have not heard of that show. I am definitely into, like, particularly pro wolf, nice cartoons. I really like the animation Wolf Walkers. I'm in touch with one of the main artists, actually, because I want him to draw some stuff for me. So, we're just seeing a bunch of social play right now of these three. And if we had the girls here, it'd be even more interesting, but we just can't yet. The tensions are still too high. Wow, that was really the closest I've come to being, like, potentially badly hurt when they're just playing. I mean, you just have no idea. One of the things about them is how hard their bodies are. Their heads are like, the bone structure in their head is capable of withstanding, like, a kick from, an elk and not killing them. And so there are, like, when your head bangs their head, your skull splits, and they're just like, what's wrong with you? What do you got? Plastic. They're just playing. Now I'm gun shy. They're moving toward. I'm going to stand near a tree. That way, if they hit me, I got something to support me. That was nuts. So oh my gosh, thank you guys. Thank you, Vivian, so much. Every time I get surprised, like, I'm not even used to getting these gifts, and I really deeply appreciate it. Anybody who wants to get a wolf dog, I highly recommend that before you go and pull the trigger on such a decision, you visit a wolf sanctuary, a wolf dog sanctuary, so you see the consequences of failure, and you also just understand what you're asking for. I mean, since people are mentioning it here, let me talk you through it a little bit. So, I haven't had a vacation or a day off in 40 years. My wife and I have been married for 23 years, and we've never been on an airplane together because there is no sitter. There is no daycare. When I travel with her, we have to bring everybody. We now own a fully retrofitted school bus with a full-on, totally off the grid, capable for weeks setup. We have, we have to bring, these impact crates so we can keep everybody secure. And my life consists of walking around this place and making sure that everything is solid, right? Like, when your husky gets loose, the neighbor calls. If these guys get loose, the newspaper calls. So every night, the last thing I do before I go to bed is I walk and I touch every single panel to make sure that nothing is moved. This thing is set into the ground, deep into the ground. I have visible indicators that flash if my electrified. That's what those little stanchions you see. There's electrified wire there. That's 1 a.m. for me typically is my last pass. I have cameras everywhere. Oh, what's going on with my video here? That's so weird. Let me see if I can I've got a fake green screen. How nutty is that? Oh, I bet you because of the sky. That is